Hey YouTube. Man, let me show y'all this new truck because obviously here at Epps, when your truck has issues of any sort, of course that will fail a DVR. A DVR is a driver's vehicle inspection report. So if you got things that will fail a DVR, which can cause a shutdown, if you so happen to get pulled over by DOT, they have certain ways that you have to go about getting it fixed. And obviously, it's different when you are with the Family Dollar account, because if you with the Family Dollar account, the smart thing to do is to leave your truck at the Family Dollar warehouse, but then you have the terminal. So it's like you're in between two entities, even though they're working together to do business. But it's kind of hard because it's like if you have issues with your truck, and let's just say, for instance, most likely I'm going to drive to work, which is going to be on the Family Dollar warehouse that's in Matthews. So I drive there, leave my car parked there, but I take the truck with me with the trailer on the road, and then it has something that it has to go to a shop for. So obviously, in order to go to the shop, I have to go to Epps Terminal, which is in Charlotte. So Charlotte and Matthews is some ways apart. So I have to drive the tractor to the terminal and leave it there. So now my car is still at Matthews. So I have to write up a paper report, leave it in the mailbox, and then pull my truck in front of the mechanic's bay, and then find a way back to my car in Matthews. That can be quite a bit of headache. And then depending on how good and fast the shop is, determines how long you will be in a loaner truck. Because this is a loaner truck. This is not my truck. And I'm wishing that it was my truck. This truck is so much better than the truck they gave me. I'm not gonna lie. They gave me a piece of crap truck. They gave me, hey, I ain't complaining. I'm just glad that I do have a assigned truck. But I really feel like they could have gave me a better truck. That truck got so many problems, but I, been dealing with it. But first of all, hold up. This truck got a full freaking mattress. Look here. This is full mattress. That's my blanket I took out my truck and my sheet. But look at this. Full mattress that actually fits the bottom of this bunk. No super extra space or super thin mattress. I mean, I can't get a full mattress to save my life. The only way I realize I'm going to get me a full mattress is if I buy one, or hopefully I can ask somebody and they can let me take this mattress, because this truck actually belonged to somebody that was working here that quit. So obviously, if this truck gonna be sitting when I'm done with it, can I please get this mattress, please? Because I like how bouncy it is. Yay! This thing is comfortable. Ooh-wee, this thing is comfortable. It's comfortable. And this thing got rollers on the back. I'm definitely going to see if they can get me them rollers off the back of this truck. Because after what happened the last time when my lift got broke because I hit that pole, I need rollers. I don't know why they just don't get rollers to every new driver that come in. Because anything can happen with the lift on the back of the truck to where you're going to have to hand roll every single piece of product on the back of your truck. So if you got 2,600 pieces, which is 2,600 boxes on the back of your trailer, you about to hand roll every 26 piece of box off this trailer into the store. And the store manager going to have to catch it right along with you throwing it to him. I handled that stuff that day, though. I promise you that. Like, they sent the driver to help me out. And to be honest, he helped out with the rollers. And that was it. Like, he was actually at the bottom with the managers catching the stuff. But man, shoot, I threw everything off that trailer myself. And I handled it like a Jeep. But I like this truck, man. Like, my truck has close to 500,000 miles. I think it has like 441,000 miles. And this truck it must be still brand new. I need to look on the door to see what year it is. But this truck has, let me see. This truck has, let me let it cycle over. It has 131,193. So technically speaking, like driving, you know, for as far as mileage, usually with average miles that most people get, like you can do 100,000 miles in a year driving, you know, driving trucks. Yeah, about a year. So this truck must only been on the road for a little bit over a year, probably a little bit under 2 years. So this truck, you know, that's pretty good mileage for a truck, because usually a truck can get 1,000,000 miles if people take care of it. And if you really got a good owner that keep the oil change, you know, do all the maintenance with it, keep the brake chambers going, you know, make sure that they keep all their fluids changed, make sure they're getting PMs done on the regular, make sure they just changing out stuff like turbos, alternator starters, just taking care of everything at the mile interval as they should. Even the DEF system, you might can get 2,000,000 miles out of it. I see people that's pushing older trucks that's at almost at a 2,000,000 mile mark, because they really know how to be in tune with taking care of their truck. So I really wish that I could keep this truck, but I know they're going to send me back to the truck I had, even though they fixing it. And I mean, they got that truck tore down. Like, because my driver's side door lock, the cylinder, that was messed up, so they got that door tore down. I think it's something wrong with the DEF system, because they keep going into regen. So one of the particulate filters probably needed to be changed out. My check engine light came on, come to find out my water pump was leaking, so he had to change the water pump. And what else is it? My steering wheel was cocked all the way to the left. I don't know if they're going to do alignment on that. My seat was leaking. It was just a couple stuff with that truck. It's like with older trucks, if it's one thing, it's another. That's just how it is when you deal with trucks. And it don't have to be old trucks, because even newer trucks can break down at the drop of a dime. That's just part of the job or part of the business. So man, like, it's clean too. Whoever had this truck, he did a good job with keeping it clean. Like, it's way cleaner than the truck they put me in. The truck they put me in, when I went to scrub the floors, them things was black. Black as my shirt, shorty. It was black. And I still probably could use a couple more scrub downs before I can get it really clean. Because I like to try to keep stuff clean. Like, I might end up buying stuff or buying a lot of stuff, but at the most part, I try to keep it organized and clean as I can. I cannot stand a filthy place. Oh, that bugs me. It bugs me to death. Matter of fact, do he got a pole? Oh shoot, this pole, because my truck ain't got no pole, so I couldn't even hang my clothes up. This pole coming with me. I couldn't even get a freaking hang, man. The money good, but some things, boy, I'll be like pulling my hair out. But yeah, man, this truck still new. Like, even though this is a newer truck, it's like the old style. Like, you see how I showed y'all the dashboard? Like, that's the older style dash versus like the new Freightliners that got the you know, the real pretty grill. But yeah, like, if you come here to Epps and you get a company truck, just know you're going to have to invest in the inverter. An inverter is where you can plug up things like a refrigerator, TVs, this and that. Because obviously in a truck, only thing you have without inverters is like you have to plug in stuff to where it's USB style. Now, I'm surprised, because a lot of companies normally have APUs on their trucks. And some companies have it to where their trucks are already installed with inverters. But not here. You have to purchase your own inverter. What is it? Your own inverter. And if you want a, you know, more comfy, if you want a more comfortable mattress, like, you know, memory foam, you probably would have to spend money on that. And obviously it's an assigned truck, so you can do little stuff like put your CB in, you know, get some floor mats, some seat covers, steering wheel, however you want to make yourself comfortable out here. If you just have to, because we don't be out days. Like, the most you do, you might go in overnight because you want to try to make the time to where you can make it home the next day. But for the most part, we're home every day, but you just never know when you will be out. So you always just prepare for what if I am. So, you know, if you are completely comfortable. But I know it's something else you gotta buy. It's the inverter. Oh, and you gotta buy a TV. Now, they do have TV mounts. They do have, I don't know if y'all can see it, but they do have TV mounts in here. Yeah, so whenever you do get a TV, you got it to where you can mount it. It'd be nice if they had it to where they gave everybody free XM or free cable. But I think that's, what is it, Herbosch, that give all their company drivers and even lease drivers, you know, free cable and stuff, which is cool. But so far, so good. Even though it sounds like I'm complaining, I'm not. I'm just keeping it 100 experiences as usual. But overall, I'm still happy here. First of all, the paychecks. The paychecks is paying my bills. So that's like at the top of my list, what matters to me at a job. And number one is getting respected at the job. And then, of course, good equipment. Then after that, everything else shall follow. So, all right, guys, I ain't want to keep talking y'all head off, and I got to get my rest so I can get up early in the morning and get these 4 deliveries popping. Hopefully, like, I'm at the store right now, and this store got a pretty big parking lot, so I didn't have to do no weird, crazy back-ends in this store, but I'm praying that I have to look on Google Maps to check the other 3 stores. But I'm praying that the other stores is just as good as this one, but we shall see. So anybody out there driving, please drive safe. You know, I love each and every one of y'all. I got a lot of videos for anybody that want me to do videos for them, and maybe I haven't done it yet. You got to remind me, because I have so much stuff that I'm busy doing. Like, I'm busy working, family life, trying to keep up on this and that video. So for anybody that had me wanting to do a video for them, you have to, if you got my number, text me to remind me. If you got my DM on Instagram, you know, message me to remind me, because I will forget that quick about a video that somebody asked me to do. You got to remind me or I will forget. So, all right, guys, y'all have a lovely night. Time is the essence. I'm making better time. I'm about to lay my tail down. I'm about to lay my tail down, shorty. All right, y'all. Deuces.